Hello friends. Welcome back to Wonderfully Made Bible Stories for Children. I'm so glad you're here. Last time, we learned about the tabernacle, the beautiful tent where God lived among his people as they traveled through the wilderness. God showed the Israelites that he was with them and would lead them every step of the way. Today, the Israelites are about to reach the land God promised them. But when they send spies to look at the land, they face a big test. Will they trust God? Or give in to fear? Are you ready? Let's begin. After traveling through the wilderness, the Israelites came close to the land God had promised to give them, a land called Canaan. God told Moses to choose 12 men, one from each tribe, to go into the land and explore it. They were to see what the land was like, what the cities looked like, and what kinds of people lived there. The 12 spies left and spent 40 days exploring. They saw big cities, tall walls, and strong people. But they also saw beautiful fields, green trees, and the biggest bunches of grapes they had ever seen. It was truly a good land, just as God had said. When the spies came back, they gave their report to the people. 10 of the spies said, "The land is good, but the people there are giants. Their cities are too strong. We'll never win." But 2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, told a different story. They said, "Yes, the land has strong people, but God is with us. He will help us. Let's go in and take the land he promised." But the people listened to the 10 spies who were afraid. They started crying and complaining. Some even said they wanted to go back to Egypt. They had forgotten how powerful God is, the same God who parted the sea and gave them food from heaven. Because the people didn't trust God, they were not allowed to enter the promised land right away. God told them they would have to wait and wander in the wilderness for 40 more years. Only Joshua and Caleb, the 2 faithful spies, would be allowed to enter the land later. Even though the people made a bad choice, God didn't stop loving them. He still gave them food, water, and his presence. But they missed out on his plan because they didn't trust him. Have you ever been afraid to do something hard, even when you knew it was right? The Israelites had a choice: trust God, or let fear stop them. Sometimes we face hard things too, and we might feel small. But just like Joshua and Caleb said, we don't face those things alone. God is with us. This part of the story teaches us something important. Trusting God isn't always easy, especially when things feel scary. But God's promises are always true. He sees the whole picture, even when we only see big walls and giants. When we trust God, we can move forward with courage even when we feel small. Let's think about a few things together. Have you ever felt afraid to do something God wants you to do? What do you think helped Joshua and Caleb stay brave? Is there something you're facing right now that needs trust instead of fear? God wants us to remember, He is bigger than anything we face, and He is always with us. Thanks for joining me today. Next time, we'll hear what happens after many years in the wilderness. It's almost time for a new leader to take Moses' place. Who will it be? And will the people finally enter the land God promised? Don't miss it. And remember, you are wonderfully made, and God is with you every step of the way. Bye for now.